I genuinely didn't care if I was sick. I wanted to be thin.
I got followed home with a kid running behind me and calling me fat bitch over and over again.
I never wanted to go to the mall because more people would see me and they would see how big I am.
If you see an image of us, fat women, being happy and loving ourselves, there's someone trolling on us, asking us why do we love ourselves the way that we are. We are in Henderson, North Carolina for the first annual Fat Camp.
I am sort of coming to terms with the word fat. You have that first gut reaction, and then I have to think and tell myself that it's not a bad word. My name's Alyssa Gooley, and I'm from Kentucky. So we're headed to Fat Camp. So I had been looking at adult summer camps for a while, trying to find one that interested me. When I saw this one that's talking about, you know, body positivity and inclusion, it seemed meant to be. I did not know anybody here. I'm fairly green to the body positivity movement.
My name is Josie Deanda and I'm from North Carolina. You know, usually on my everyday I'm with a bunch of women who are smaller than me and they're so gorgeous and I feel uncomfortable being around them. I think that because we all have similar experiences, we're celebrating ourselves here. I wanted to come because it was like super body positive, and I believe that's a journey that I have to take.
I remember in the beginning of college, I was probably around like a size 14, 12, and I talked to my doctor, and even though every single test result showed that I was healthy, he had said, you know, if you can pinch an inch, you can lose weight.
Well, I think so much of it comes to representation. You've got the fat octopus or the evil octopus or Miss Piggy, and those are your options.
You know, something as small as getting in a car and having that car move down, I was like, oh, it's because of me. Not because it just moves down because of other people.
Oh, there we go. Fat Camp is an opportunity for people to experience camp in a way that they are in control. And I feel like it was just kind of like a redo.
If I were with, like, let's say, some of my friends, I'd be like, wait, does this tube have like a weight limit? And am I gonna bust it? In like reality, I'm like, it's not going to, but those thoughts do cross my mind. It's literally like this part.
Yeah, I
It's
ask
like
the strainer to do that all the time.
Yeah. It makes me feel like a cupcake.
Oh my God, you guys, we can share clothes. I've never been able to do that ever with anyone. That'd be so cool if we all just like changed clothes and did a photo shoot.
Been round the block a time or two, crossing boys off my list. You didn't get down on your knees, you were different than all the rest.
I feel like there was a reason why I wanted to have different fashion moments. I wanted people to see other people with similar body types taking fashion risks. We're told so often that we're supposed to minimize our bodies.
Look up over there. Yes, to do that. Perfect, perfect. Stay there. Oh my God, I think you're okay. Keep the profile. Stay there. What does he do?
Bumble profile. Bumble profile. How is that different? Tinder profile. That's different. That has to be different.
People are confident in their body and they stand up for who they are. I'm just like, wow, it's everything that I want to be. My sister is 4 years older than me. I remember specifically like her telling me, oh, you have like a skinny personality for a fat girl. Just always, you know, trying to be active, but the downfall is that I don't look active.
The studio that I go to at home, they literally will not allow me to take my shirt off. I've tried. Other skinnier women are allowed to. They're allowed to practice in their sports bras, but when I did, they told me that I was distracting.
If I have a negative or less than stellar experience, one of the first things that comes to mind is it because I'm fat? Do they not like me, or do they disregard me because of my weight?
I went on my first diet when I was in elementary school. I would be so religiously strict about every single thing I put in my mouth. Sometimes I would just have water, maybe an apple. What if I'm always gonna be fat? What if I get fatter than I am now? I don't deserve to ever be happy. I don't ever deserve to eat something and actually enjoy it.
So I grew up with a really skinny sister, and I felt like that was difficult for me. There was always a competition with her. I felt like my weight was my worth and that I wasn't beautiful. And I don't think that my mom could ever relate to me either, because she was always a size 0.
So we're gonna do a little activity, and I want you to write down in the notebook the negative things that you say to yourself about yourself, and we're gonna go burn them in a fire. Burn those terrible things that you say to yourself, that you think to yourself, and tell me something that 3 things you love about yourself. We're going to let go of this pain.
I love that I help my students learn to love themselves. And I love that I knew it was a compliment when a kid told me I was soft like a cheesecake. I'm gonna second the I love that I'm smart.
I love that I can get shit done. It doesn't matter if it's the last second, I can get shit done. I didn't actually put my feelings into account when I came here. I thought I was just gonna go through the motions.
They've never done, paddle boarding or tubing or anything like that, just because they felt uncomfortable doing it in front of straight-sized people. And I feel like when you're in a situation where people have bodies similar to you, it's so much easier to feel comfortable and to get the courage to go out of your comfort zone and to try something that you maybe never imagined trying before. Fat girls paddleboarding! Ah, there we go! Totally did it! Nailed it! Wow! Oh, shit. Nope, Daddy, you got it! Oh, shit, Daddy! Okay, now I'm getting a little scared. Right, let's go. 2, 3. Oh my God!
Like my whole life, it's just like I didn't get a chance to figure out who I am. I don't want to be so hard on myself.
Doing it. Take your time. Yeah, excited.
Yeah. Okay, come on. Are y'all ready for this? I'm ready. I'm scared. I've never felt so alive with other people.
It was so much fun.
I feel like I'm present instead of like overlooked. And I feel like I want to be seen instead of hidden. Everything we did, like every photo, they're like, team up, and I'm like,
Yep,
you're
everything.
You're my
where's my bitch? Where's she at?
Oh, we're so cute.
We look fierce.
And we even
really
had to
do.
like crop top our own shirts. 'Cause
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
no. I think this weekend is what I needed to be brave. I love you guys so much.
I love you too.
This has been amazing. I feel like I would tell my 12-year-old self that I'm strong. that I matter and that I'm supposed to take up space. We're here. You know, you are a person on this earth, and that's exactly what you're supposed to do.
We're not sharing diet tips. We're not criticizing anything. It's just being here and loving the experience and loving ourselves.
I think I'm gonna leave this weekend with more motivation and determination for like self-love and self-respect.